Is there a reason Asma won't just talk to you? I think it's beginning to become the same exact reason why Ethan won't talk to me either. It's because, look, the reality of the matter is, although a lot of people constantly yell about how I'm wrong or bad or whatever a lot of these guys... Why is Bad Empanada afraid of you? I missed some lore. No, I'm fucking joking, man. Bad Empanada is... I think Bad Empanada is too insane to be afraid of anyone. I think he's just like the most insane person out there. So I was just kidding when I said he's afraid of me. Okay, let's blast off and let's get it going. Yeah, he is the actual max left. He is the true max left. If there's a guy who is max left, it is him, not me. Okay, I'm a social democrat. I'm a centrist. I'm a centrist social democrat style guy. Okay, I'm a centrist New Deal Democrat. I'm a centrist Republican neocon. Okay, I'm just right wing. I'm actually reactionary. I'm full blown a MAGA Trump supporter. I actually have now officially outflanked MAGA. I think I would be the better deporter in chief. You should vote for me instead. That was quick. What do you mean? I'm just picking up the pace. I'm trying to be as Democratic Party adjacent as possible, chat. What are you talking about? No, they're saying that because of this. Hold on. Where the frick is it? Bad Empanada has been trolling and posting a bunch of stuff. When you dedicate 20 minutes of your podcast complaining about Bad Empanada Instagram stories, you might be just at the lowest point of your life. And then he posted this.
Hello, everyone. I'd just like to note to Ethan Klein that I personally control Hasan Piker. And you came at me, and in response, I personally told Hasan Piker what to do, and he does my bidding. He's like my little attack dog. He does whatever I want. I control him. You know, I'm the puppeteer behind the scenes. And you came after me. And now today, Hasan Piker is spending hours watching my videos on his stream, specifically to attack you. This is what's always going to happen to you, Ethan. If you dare to come after me, I will sick my Hasan Piker on you every time. How dare you, Ethan Klein? I control Hasan Piker.
It's true.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'd just like to note to Ethan Klein that I personally control Hasan Piker. And you came at me, and in response...
Stop watching? Yeah. Oh, God damn it. The truth is out, dude. It's out. The truth is out. It's real. It's real. Bad Empanada. Bad Empanada truth nuke. He leaked it. The real lore. Can you imagine if you knew anything about history, who would be the Janissary, okay? And who would be the Vizier? Who would be the Padishah and who would be the Janissary, okay? The Greek. This is an antiquated ethnic conflict. You understand? Turks have long good non-Muslim soldiers from land that we have occupied. Wait, Bad Empanada is Greek? Yeah. He is isn't he? He's like a Greek Australian, but also now lives in Argentina. Listen, it's epigenetic memories. It is predestined to be this way, okay? Greeks, this is how it's always been. Italian ex erasure. Pretty sure he moved to Russia now. You're insane if you think he's... Wait, what? Moved to Russia? There ain't no way this man is living in Russia, dude. He's... What the f? He's not like a Jackson Hinkle type of dude. Are you kidding me? The body keeps the score. What does that even... What does that mean? I got fake news in front of 18,000 people. I was joking. I promise. Yeah, you got fake news. Fake news. You got fake news. All right. Where were we? It's a book about trauma. Oh, the body remembers trauma. The body keeps the scores. A book on trauma and epigenetic memory. Okay. Y'all are nerds, man. Wikitubia says Bad Empanada is of Turkic, Greek, and Italian descent. Oh, he is? Oh, no. So we're a lot closer to one another. He just moved to one penal colony, and I moved to the other one. You know what I mean? Both. He's from one of the two indigenous genocide-occurring settler colonial penal colonies. There's two of them out there that are pretty prominent, you know? Together we build AUKUS. Who were you talking to when you was pointing with that look on your face? I don't remember. But it was not Rob Blagojevich. Rod Blagojevich for Creator Clash versus Will. That's funny. Rod also has the same Ryan Grimm hairstyle. This is coming back in a big way, like that bucket style. When you got that bucket hair. Are you going to talk more about the plan to gut Medicaid? We don't have more information on how they're going to try and gut Medicaid at this moment. There's just a plan to gut it. That's all you need to know at this moment. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly how they're going to do that. Right now, they're just more so like, go back to the committees and figure out how to slam this. Brother, have you been invited back to the Piers Morgan show? Do you think you ever will again? Yeah, I get invited all the time. I just choose not to go on because I usually have some other shit going on. You know what I mean? The only, out of all of the shows that I've been invited on that I initially said no to, that I've now asked to go on, the only show I will say, the only person I will say that just came by to call you, wait, what? Oh, don't ban that guy. Come on, mods. It's fun. Assassin just came by to call you a clown, lol. Enjoy your fall into obscurity. Yeah. The thing I was gonna say is, out of all those people that initially asked me to be on, that I said no to, the only person that has not invited me back after months and months of back and forth was after months and I think he unfollowed me. I don't think he likes me anymore. And I think it's partially because he really likes Destiny. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Do you love Albania? Of course. Can we get you on Democracy Now! With our Queen Amy? They're the same kind of, you got to accept that invite and call him a baboon in a suit every time he cuts you off? No. Hi, I'm from Germany and I'm getting more and more left radicalized lately. Do you have any recommendations on how to deal with the new worries one develops in this process? I feel so overwhelmed by all the horrible world. Find some good comrades, That's what you got to do. And also focus on setting goals for yourself. Not everything has to be about the immediate unlocking of the political consciousness. Focus on goals for yourself, set goals and achieve them, and you will get a lot of pleasure out of that. Yeah, there are a lot of things that are in your control in your life, and I urge a lot of people to focus on those things instantly. And I think you will get a lot of stability out of that. Oh, okay. First things first. I talked about this yesterday, but it bears repeating. Jason Hickel says, not Jackson Hinkle, Jason Hickel. I think he was formerly at, he's a professor, but I think he also sometimes writes for Huffington Post. But he said, this is depraved. The U.S. government has just announced that they will be punishing anyone involved in Cuba's famous overseas medical missions, including government officials in foreign countries whose people have benefited from Cuban medical assistance. Their objective is to further isolate Cuba and break South solidarities. I was like, yeah, I would love to interview a Cuban doctor that's been on a mission, get American government. What are they going to do? Put me in jail for talking to a Cuban doctor who went out on a mission to go and like help people, save people's lives? What a psychotic thing. We are so officially bad guy territory. We are, like, America has always done a lot of bad things, right? But the Trump administration is so consistently moving in the direction of just outwardly being bad. You know what I mean? Where the Trump administration is basically going like, no, we are evil. Like, you misunderstood. Do you still sit when you pee? I've actually never been a sitting pisser. I feel like it's too much of a waste of time. I'd rather let it rip. But I understand why people do it. You're missing out. Sit pissing is goated. Try sometime. I don't have the time for it. Like, I'm ripping a piss on stream. You know what I mean? It's just like I have, around 35 to 40 seconds before chat goes crazy when I'm off camera. So I don't have time to just like sit down, pee, get up. You know what I mean? But when I'm pooping and I'm peeing, that's when I'm sitting down. All right. Everyone's going to be annoying and keep posting that bad Empanada video, right? I already watched the chatter. Come on. I already watched it. The list has been public since 2015. All one had to do is Google it. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein court documents. Like, the only thing that they released is literally just something that was readily available for people. Owns a Steam Deck and doesn't sit pee. Yeah, that's why I don't sit pee, because I own a Steam Deck. If you own a Steam Deck and you sit piss, it's over. Like, you're going to be wasting all of your time. Asmongold reacts to your stream about the Amaranth stuff. Okay. I wonder what he'll say. He's going to be like, yeah, this guy's not all right. He's just mad because a lot of people hate him. He's just mad because a lot of people hate him. It's all right. Probably because he's a radical anti-Semite. Yeah. Well. Okay, dude. He said you're wrong on almost everything. Is there a reason Asmon won't just talk to you? I think it's beginning to become the same exact reason why Ethan won't talk to me either. It's because, look, the reality of the matter is, although a lot of people constantly yell about how I'm wrong or bad or whatever a lot of these guys, they're not very knowledgeable about the things they talk about. They just kind of talk about things from the angle of drama or controversy or just simply regurgitate things that they see from YouTube videos. So in any sort of direct contest, in any sort of direct conversation, it would not be an actual debate. It would be more so similar to a lecture. And I think in the past, like Asmon and I, we were cordial, but I don't think now he will, like, now that he has firmly solidified his position as like a right-wing content creator, I don't think there's a big financial incentive here to have a conversation with me and go back on any of his thoughts. You know what I mean? He's in denial about being the top 1 political streamer. It's funny as I don't know why he does that. I mean, it's not even like a dunk. It's just the truth. You shit on too much. You shit too much on HasanAbi. You shit too much on being anti-boobs in games. I love boobs in games. It's so funny to me how Ethan's community was frothing at the mouth for you to respond. And when you did, they immediately switched stances to, no, don't talk to him. He doesn't deserve your time, King. Like, what the fuck? It's usually Ethan's dream to directly talk to his enemies. So weird how that's changed. Yeah, because they want to keep up the idea that like things are working, you know, that the opinions that they're presenting are actually true. And if you have someone who knows better and you can't really misinterpret their stances in real time, that's going to be quite difficult to maintain this. It's going to be very difficult to keep lying to your audience, basically. That's it. In 1 year from now, this won't be relevant. The Asmongold stuff will be, but I don't think the Ethan stuff will be relevant. Yeah. Fresh and Fit had Amaranth on. I disagree. I think Asmongold's an independent thinker and promotes this type of arguments. I mean, if he's an independent thinker and he's open-minded, and I do think that there was a time when he was, certainly. I think Asmongold was definitely an independent thinker and open-minded, even though he had his obvious biases like titties in video games and stuff like that. But I think now he definitely is. I mean, he's gotten a lot of positive feedback doing a thing. Many of you in a similar predicament will probably operate in the same ways. Maybe not in this community because a lot of you are obviously political, but and have fully flushed out political worldviews. But like, if you are kind of a libertarian guy, okay, and you're like, oh, I'm an independent thinker, and then you watch a bunch of Trump videos and you kind of agree with Trump and you say he's based, and then all of a sudden you're fucking, you know, blowing up. Why wouldn't you do that? It's like in line with your worldview and it's not damaging inherently to the way you see the world. You don't go outside, you're relatively wealthy. It doesn't fucking matter, right? So in that situation, why wouldn't you do a right-wing pivot while still maintaining some veneer of centrism? That's the way I see it. It makes sense. I've said this before. People misunderstand this, but I've said this before, but I understand Asmongold very well. And the reason, there is obviously a major difference though, because like I do have ideological conviction. I don't think he has ideological conviction or a fully fleshed out worldview. Maybe he has like the bare bones of one. But as far as like what motivates Asmongold, I think I understand it very well. Look, if you're a top content creator on any platform, especially Twitch, you're going to be able to understand other top content creators on the platform and their ambitions and what motivates them, right? Hasan gives off smartest man alive vibes. No, I'm a fucking dumbass. I also always say I also always say I'm an idiot. That's the other thing. Like, I'm stupid. I'm a stupid guy. I think a lot of the things that I talk about I approach from the point of common sense. Don't ever admit you're wrong. You're perfect all the time, every day. Never made a mistake. That's it. You guys heard it here first from the man who has never... Like, I don't know why this fucking pisses people off so much. I'm stupid, man. I say I'm stupid all the time. I always say I'm not an activist. I'm not a leader. I'm just a fucking dumbass Twitch streamer. I don't know why. I don't know why people are just like, nope, don't hear it. Don't care. They take that you say you're stupid and claim you shouldn't speak about anything. Okay, well... True, you were wrong about Black Hawk speeds. There you go. I was off. I said a Black Hawk cannot actually change trajectory and directly launch itself like a missile, even on a landing, even on a plane that is landing. Except I still believe that a Black Hawk can only be in the trajectory of a plane that is landing and accidentally hit the plane. A Black Hawk can go up to what, 400 miles an hour or whatever, but it still doesn't matter. It can't fucking, like, you would have to be the greatest pilot of all time on a suicide mission to be able to get to be able to change the trajectory on a landing flight and just specifically go in and ram yourself into the side of a goddamn plane. Or 400 kilometers, not 400 miles, or what was it? No, what was the plane? I'm forgetting the numbers. I'm not very good with numbers. Whatever. It's just changing directions is hard. That is true. Well, that was my point. Also, I do admit when I'm wrong. That's the other thing that people don't understand. 400 miles per hour would be nearly supersonic, bro. Read MHUD's message. As far as streamers go, at least you've heard of things. Tim the Tapman couldn't find Russia on the map and also thought islands were just floating on the water. And he's the smartest guy on Twitch besides you. Helicopters fly slower than planes. That is not a controversial take. You weren't wrong about the Filipino boast, but I think us Filipinos wanted more acknowledgement. I will always give the Filipinos, the Swagapinos, the acknowledgement. I've watched HasanAbi for months and watched HasanAbi for months as well. And Hasan's worldview is significantly more reason than Asman's is. Asman seems to gauge his positions based off whatever the current right-wing sentiment is. Yeah, except that's popular though. Obviously, Donald Trump won. You know what I mean? Clearly, people want that. Okay? For me, I try to make my worldview popular in a country that is incredibly resistant to hearing me out or hearing what I have to say out. Okay? That's the major difference between someone like myself or even someone like Sex Pestiny. Aside from the Sex Pest shit, like Sex Pestiny is the closer to Asmongold than a lot of people realize. If Asmongold is just going off the Republican Party is saying and whatever Trump is saying and whatever MAGA is saying, Sex Pestiny is doing that for the Democratic Party, for the institutions. Now, of course, because the entirety of society is designed to uphold these institutions, he also can absolutely back his arguments with research and even a cursory Wikipedia glance. So he comes across as infinitely more well-read than any number of different dumbass right-wingers that he dukes out in the marketplace of ideas for that particular reason. Okay? Yes, saying that like the world is the best it's ever been and things are fantastic in the Western world and that the American government is this like infallible institution of good is not exactly a difficult position to come by. And there is going to be a lot of valid, reasonable, seemingly centrist, objective information that's readily available in terms of research that you can point to. What is happening? Place. But in terms of like dick riding, one of the two planks, Hog Trucker 69, I think Asman's position is his view counts prove that he's popular and logical and correct position. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's part of it. You come off as elitist when you prefer to pretend to be well-versed in hyper-complex subjects like what Asmongold thinks. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. More views equals I am right. It's true. That's why the most right person is Kai Cenat. Everybody knows this. I don't think it's necessarily elitist to also run with the assumption that like the average person can't comprehend any kind of academic literature whatsoever. I think that's silly. I think you can describe it in simplified ways, right? But I don't think that it's like elitist to entertain academia or research or rely on trusted resources of information. It's just how you can develop a better point of view. Yeah, I do think that with the bountiful information that's readily available to all, though, I do still think that in this day and age, we're getting dumber and dumber every single fucking year, straight up. Legitimately, this is This is one of my major issues with American society right now, is that we are unironically getting dumber and fucking dumber every goddamn day. It is very frustrating. We have no interest in the truth. We have no interest in establishing like a consensus opinion on anything. And that with supercharged American exceptionalism and American individualism, we have decided that like if I came up with a thought, no matter how fucking stupid it is, okay, it doesn't matter. I am unique. I'm a special little snowflake. And as that special little snowflake, you have to listen to me. There is validity to my claims, no matter how stupid it is. Pair that up with like a little bit of confidence, okay? With a little bit of confidence, or even the backing of one of the two major parties, and boom, you arrive at this crisis that we're at. Do you think TikTok Reels, kind of like clip culture, have played a role in that? Sure. Bad information is worse than no information. There was a point in time when I wouldn't have agreed with that, but I certainly do agree to that now. Yes, we are moving in the direction of idiocracy. Absolutely. And when you say YouTube is such an insanely powerful resource, or even TikTok, people say that about that too. Yes, there are wonderful things that you can learn on TikTok and in numerous other places. But the issue is you don't know who you're getting this from. Okay? I mean, wouldn't that include people like you? I like that you shit on others for their opinions. I don't see you try to find much middle ground. No, because I'm not saying that there is supposed to be a middle ground. Hello? There is no middle ground between good things and bad things. There is no like, oh, well, we should do marginally bad things and it will be fine. Okay? Also, don't ban guys like that. It's fine. I'll clap them if necessary.